Okay, so today, boys and girls, we're doing something completely different. I've got, what, 100 and something or whatever videos of all different basses and all this kind of stuff. What's really funny is normally when I go through one of these, I'll take an instrument and I will turn off all the effects, turn off all the pedals and all that kind of stuff. We'll run the bass through all the cool stuff flat, so that way you can hear the sound of the bass. I'll tell you what, today we have something kind of fun, especially for me. This is fun. This is a 78 Rick 4001. You can't tell unless I take it off, but I will tell you that there are so many marks and nicks and dings and stuff. This bass has been played, and played hard. I went through it earlier and just dialed in everything electronically, etc. I still have a couple things I got to work out. Also restrung it. I restrung it with Roto Sound, Roto Bass 35 to 95s. So for those of you who like heavy gauge strings, this is not one of those basses. This is going to have the lightweights on it. These strings are low tension and they rock. I've got them on all the JDs back there. I've got them on all the other stuff too. Alright, so let's talk about this guy. Now you can tell by the sound already that I don't have it just set for bass through amp. For whatever reason, this particular bass makes me want to rock. Instead of playing slap and doing all that, it has that kind of tone to it. So this is one of those basses that I want to hear with some ka-ching. I want to hear with some rock. So fun thing is, we're still going to go through the controls. We'll still talk through all the normal stuff. This is a regular standard 78 Rick. I did nothing in the interior of this thing except, for those of you who know these basses, you know there is a little .0047 microfarad capacitor that basically dumbs down or calms down the back pickup. What I did is I took a wire and I bypassed that capacitor. So that way I get the full throttle of the back pickup. On some of the newer basses, you have the push-pull pot, which will accommodate putting that capacitor in for kind of the vintage tone, which is more nasally, gives you more front pickup. I don't like that. For those of you that do it. By all means, rock on. For my basses, though, when I have one that I'm using, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bypass the capacitor completely because it gives the back pickup so much more oomph. Okay, so let's kind of go through this. We have 2 volumes and 2 tones, your standard Rick. Toggle switch changing the pickup. So here we have the front. The front pickup like that. If I take all the tone out, that's what it sounds like. Okay, let's go to the back pickup. Same drill. Back pickup only. Distance there just for fun. Okay, so again, if I take all the tone out, okay, so once again, if I take now tones out of both of them, so this is what this guy sounds like. Now I will tell you, this is of course running through the trusty Trace Elias stuff, but also on the secret pedal board behind me I have dialed in some effects, obviously. Number 1, there's a VT Bass DI down there and I've got it dialed in pretty hot, as you can tell. Number 2, there's a BP80, which is an old Digitech pedal that I think I got off eBay for like 30 some odd dollars, whatever, a bunch of years ago. Anyway, it's dialed in for a hot SVT. So I have a hot SVT mixed with a VT bass going into the trusty Traces. And it gives me that kind of tone. Naturally, of course, you know, I throw a little rush in just for fun. Because you know what, with a Rick, with a black and white Rick and this kind of tone, what do you expect? Yeah, I may have to pull out some Getty videos later. Anyway, if you have any questions about this guitar, this one is in my personal stash. This one ain't going anywhere. Some of them do. A lot of them have come through for demo or for whatever, and they've moved on. This one stays put. If you have questions about it, or you want to know anything about it, or why it sounds like it does, feel free to hit me up with a message or an email. Also, thanks to Carrie Lathan, LathanBassworks.com, for the very cool clothes. The pink shirts are the bomb, man. You guys need more pink shirts. Anyway, as always, when you're done watching this, go play your bass. Turn off the computer, go outside, sit on the porch, put your feet back, put your little amp out there, and rock it out. Until next time, peace.